Hey guys, Sean again, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. It is Raptor week. We got their 20x9s, we got their 20x10s, we got their Hot Wheels, we got their new wheels. We're gonna show you all the specs on them. Stancy's gonna come back. We're gonna show you some of those wheels. So make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe. Peace. Hey guys, it's Sean with Custom Offsets. We are wrapping up Raptor week with their newest wheel that I already forgot the name of 4 seconds later. It is Reckless Driving 1057. I would say that this is my favorite. I always like the new ones, so I guess that makes sense. But in general, I think it's just got the most character, the most stuff going on. Basically, we've got a 20x10. And that's a -22 offset. Raptor's doing -22 on all their 10 wides. What I love about it is it's got these actual bolts going all the way around the outer lip. It's basically giving it a simulated bead lock. And then once it goes inside the wheel here, it actually does dip down, and then they did a step up. So the overall lip is actually pretty aggressive, about 4 1/4, so a little over 4 inches of lip. But like I said, you know, it's got some dimension. It's got this drip edge inside of here, and then it's got the bump up for the rest of the lip. And as far as the spokes go, those all dive back, and that's what's giving you that 4 1/4 inch lip on the wheel. The rest of it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a 10 spoke design, and you can see it starts with a fatter spoke and then narrows out. And they didn't do any milling or machining, and they kept it semi-gloss. So it just gives it a tougher look because it's got these, what color would you call that? Stainless? I'd imagine they're stainless bolts. And it looks like they actually ground off all the heads to make it a shorter bolt, which is pretty cool. So they all sit flush. But it just has a meaner look to it because of that look. And I think this is gonna be a big one for like the Dodge vehicles, maybe something like a Ford Raptor with some Raptors, which would be Raptastic, because I think this just has that more off-road, deserty Jeep look to it, and I think that's what's going to be popular with it. And like I said, in a 10 wide, it's got a decent sized lip. The other sizes they do that one, this one is the 20x90, which should, based on some of the other Raptors, have about a 3-inch lip. And then they're going to have a 17x9 -13, and again a 9-inch wide -13 should have about a 3-inch lip also on their 17-inch. That 17-inch you're going to get all 4 of them for $577 to your door. The 20x9 you'll get all 4 of them for $801 to your door. And then this one, the 20x10 -22, you'll get all 4 of them for $921 to your door. I hear you guys ask a lot of times, well, do they have this bolt pattern? I would say if it's a 5 lug, 6 lug, 8 lug, yes. They pretty much make them in all bolt patterns. You can see these are all exposed lug nuts. They're good for the spike lug nuts, or you could just run a black lug nut, or even the chrome would look good because of the accenting all the way around here. But they are all the exposed lug nut, and they make them in pretty much every bolt pattern, and then the different sizes that I just walked through. So pretty much if you see a wheel, it's gonna be made. Sometimes what you'll see is the 5x150, some of the old Ford stuff, some of the old Dodge stuff, 5 lug. They don't make some of the newer wheels, but this example here, they've gotten a 5x5, 5x5.5, both 6 lugs, and then 3 of the 8 lugs. So that one's gonna come in pretty much every size. And like I said, it's a matte finish. That's the only finish this one came in. For all the Raptor wheels, the finishes that we shared with you guys are the only ones offered at this time. They basically are coming out with each of them in just that one finish, and then seeing how the market responds to them. And like I said, this being their newest one. So I hope you guys had fun overall for Raptor week. I know we had a blast selling the police shirts. If you didn't see these, I think we sold, boy, by the time this airs, well over 400 shirts. Hoping to donate over $2,000 to cops, which is concerns of police survivors. It's going to the families of fallen officers, which is a really cool cause. Make sure that you stay tuned because you are going to see our shootout soon and see who of the top 2 guys ends up winning the free set of Raptor wheels. And we appreciate you guys subscribing, appreciate you following, appreciate the likes, really love the shares. Peace. Peace.